Thanks for being with us here on Talk Pittsburgh, and we have all the fall feels today.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I love fall. It's my favorite time of the year.
I know, it really is. You can almost smell it in the air. So we're going to share some of our favorite fall segments from this year and from years past.
Yeah, so we've got recipes that you can make at home. We also have some of the best fall treats that Pittsburgh has to offer, so many, and some DIY crafts of which I love, like things that can make your house look great and they're really simple.
Which is actually where we're going to start today, because we wanted to share this. This is one of those last-minute fall decor ideas. And of course, social media, we have to give you all the credit for this one. Of course, that's where we turn to for so much of this. So this one just takes a stand, some foam, as you can see here, and leaves or flowers, and then a pumpkin. And you can see how quickly this all came together. And you make kind of almost like a wreath at the base of this, and you're elevating everything.
I love this.
So if you don't want to buy a pumpkin, they also suggested using a candle or something else. And again, this is just to kind of add to your fall table setting.
I think the best thing about this is that a lot of this stuff you can find really cheaply at craft stores. I've seen these pumpkins. I've seen pumpkins everywhere. The leaves. And it's something so simple and easy to put together.
And it doesn't take long. I feel like once we start a little closer to Christmas and the holidays, all of the fall stuff goes on sale. So you can probably almost find it at a discount too. But in addition to that, interior designer Susan Clay, she was here in September. She showed us an even simpler way to do this. You can see she placed a basket right on top of the stand to create some height on the mantle as well. And Susan is actually going to help us out a little bit later on this hour too. We're gonna see some more DIY fall table ideas from her.
Look how fall that looks. All of the colors are beautiful.
Well, and I think for her too, she stores all of this stuff. So she has probably bins of different fall foliage and things, stems to use.
I love
for this kind of stuff.
All right, so you know we love Chef Janet here on the show. So she's here on the show every single month, and she's known for her super helpful hacks. It's really things that chefs know that we don't know. So we're glad that she comes here and she's passing it on to us. She's not gatekeeping at all by any means. And so we're talking apples, of which this is so right on time. And she has a way to keep apple slices from going brown for 5 days. Take a listen to this.
I'm just going to take a little bit of lemon juice here and squeeze that in there. It is not going to change the flavor. We're going to fill this with water. Now stay with me. The next thing we need is salt. Like I said, with the lemon juice, it is not going to change the flavor. We have about 2 cups of water in here, but for each cup of water, you need a half a teaspoon of salt. Give it a shake and then let this sit for 5 minutes. We're going to rinse it after that.
Okay, wait. This is the first I'm seeing this. Salt, the lemon I've heard before.
Yes.
The salt I have not. And you would think that it would make it almost like a brine, like it would be a little salty. But she says no.
Well, yeah, so all you have to do after that is drain them and then rinse them with water. So I'm assuming that gets some of the saltiness off of the apples. And so I guess this is helpful too when you're packing lunches for your kids all throughout the year, not just during the holidays.
So I have a mixed bag at my house because some of my kids like the skin and just the skin. So they'll only eat the apple just to get the skin and then stop. And then of course you have some who don't want the skin at all, so you're just peeling it
so just
and then
apple
having
skins. But you know what? That's probably where all of the nutrition is in the skin. That makes sense.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So all of this food has me thinking about Thanksgiving dinner, and I wanted to tell you this. We got the green light to bring a Thanksgiving dish to my mother-in-law's house. And the reason why I say that is because probably a few years prior to me, and the last few years that Jordan and I have been dating and married, we have only been in charge of bringing the soda, bottles of soda. That's it. Like, I guess just because Jordan is not a big cooker. But I said, you know what, Jordan, we're adults. We can do better than that. Let's make a dish. So this year I decided, let's make an apple harvest salad, which Chef Janet's trick for apples, that's going to come in handy. And then an apple cider sangria.
Which you're all about sangria right now.
Yes.
Okay, good.
All right, so let's talk about some of the Thanksgiving trends that are happening right now. This is a great list here, and I think you're gonna love this because it has one of your favorites. So cornbread stuffing. Is the top side dish. Mashed potatoes.
Love it.
Sweet potatoes, which actually outbeat green bean casserole this year, and mac and cheese.
I love it. I love most of it. Sweet potatoes, I just need a little scoop on Thanksgiving.
Just a little bit.
Just
That's
a little
it?
bite. That's it.
Yes, so all good. I take the mac and cheese for sure.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, right now we want to take some time to look back at one of the most delicious desserts that we have had on the show.
Oh, your face. I was getting so nervous.
I thought I did not lose.
That right there is the moment a South Hills guy won his first prize for his carrot cake. This video, along with another video laying out the recipe, have racked up over 5 million views on social media.
Whoa, so of course we had to bring him in, this viral baking superstar, into our studio. We have seen Ben Bruning here with us to give us the breakdown of his award-winning cake. So tell us, what did that moment feel like? You look like you were in a little bit of disbelief.
Oh yeah, I would have been happy to place at all. So when I found out it was a first place, that was a genuine reaction right there. That was my first time seeing it. So my wife and I were just ecstatic. So,
yeah. What was the contest for? Because we saw it looked like you were at a grocery store or a bakery, or what? So what exactly was it?
Yeah, so it's a Geauga County Fair, which is real local to where I grew up on a small farm, and so we grew up going to the fair every year. But there's baking entries, so there's like categories of cakes and gingerbread houses, stuff like that. And so I'd never entered any baked goods before, so I just thought I'd go for the carrot cake. Yeah. So and yeah, I can't believe it.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So you brought all of the ingredients
Yes.
here to your viral carrot cake. So where do we start?
All right, I would say this is the most important step, and it's the first step because it takes some time, and that is your carrots. So I shred up a bunch of carrots, usually like 4.5 cups, which is a good bit of carrots for a cake. But what you do is you add this brown sugar in here and let it marinate for about an hour.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and what that does is it gets all that juice out of the carrots as opposed to just putting dry carrots in there.
So it's kind of almost like putting sugar on strawberries, where you get and you know it's just like that.
Yeah, and so you marinate it, you know, like just like anything else that you might bake, chicken, stuff like that, right? Yeah, and the brown sugar is soaking into those, so when you get those carrots in the cake, they're sweetened and they've got that brown sugar like spice, and it keeps the cake really dense and moist.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, and so you have some wet and dry ingredients here, right? So tell us what's in these.
Yeah, so we got the basic dry ingredients like flour and our cinnamon, baking soda, things like that. And then in the wet, also basic ingredients of like, we've got our vegetable oil, sugar, and then vanilla. Yeah, eggs in there. Yep. And then I usually add a cup of the pineapple in there, just crushed pineapple that you drain. So yeah, you can.
Do you want me to add this in here for you?
Yeah.
I love a good crushed pineapple. And what I know some people put raisins in their cake. Do you put raisins in yours too?
They're hiding behind this bowl
good.
here.
Exactly, yeah. And the raisins have turned out to be pretty controversial on this post.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Really?
I like a raisin.
Do
in my
some people
carrot
not
cake.
like raisins in
Apparently,
carrot cake?
yeah,
What is wrong with them?
The comments are absolutely hilarious because there's people going back and forth, like fighting over the raisins. And I mean, it is, you could spend some time in the comments.
So should we add the raisins to this?
We'll add those. Yeah, we'll add those in a little bit here. Yeah, but we can add the dry into the wet now. So
You guys can work. I'm gonna eat.
Okay. We'll mix, Heather.
Yeah, and so a key part here too is just once we do mix the wet and the dry, really just mixing it until it's combined, but not much more. And that's going to keep the cake real fluffy too. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's great. So that all gets mixed in, and we're obviously waiting a little bit to add in the carrots because we don't want to overmix and do that. Down here we have this beautifully layered cake. How long do you bake this for once you get everything mixed up?
Yeah, usually 35 minutes is when I'm going to check it. And I'm just going to check it with a toothpick to see if it comes out clean.
Yeah.
I really try not to over bake it, and that also keeps it because it's going to keep cooking for a little bit once you take it out. So
Can you talk to me about the icing, because that also tastes very special. I mean, it's not overly sweet. Everything is perfect in this.
So I do a cream cheese frosting, and then the key is the maple syrup there on the end. And so where I grew up back in Geauga County, where the fair is at, that's a big thing up there is maple syrup. And so it's like it's the capital for maple syrup, although there's some back and forth between Ohio and Vermont about which one is the capital. But we claim the capital of maple syrup. And so, yeah, I add a little bit of maple syrup in there, just kind of to flavor. And
it's really good.
Yeah, it complements like the spice and the brown sugar and the cinnamon, like all those brown flavors, right? Really well, yeah.
And I saw this here.
Yeah, Mike is chomping at the bit
decorating
to decorate.
icing orange.
Oh, yeah, yep. just
me
to
about
put a
this.
carrot on top. And I feel like I got this because growing up, when my grandma would make one of these, she'd always put a carrot on top. Yeah.
Do you want to do the honors?
Sure, yeah, I'll go for it. So, well, watch, I'll probably mess it up.
No,
but-
you won't. You're a pro. Look at this. You're a pro.
Ooh.
This really is so lovely. It's so good. I can understand immediately why you won that first bite. Had everything you
Thank
want.
you.
Thank you so much for coming on today.
Absolutely.
And for the cake, I needed a little pick-me-up. This is perfect.
Is it
After all
working?
my dancing, I
Yeah.
burned off so many calories, you know.
It's true. Sometimes you just need a bite of something sweet, just a little bite.
I'm telling you, that's the one bad thing about look-backs is that we don't have the cake
Nope.
right here. We wanted to share this too. Ben and his wife, Gaby, who some of you may recognize from her fashion segments on PTL, they are competing on the Hallmark Channel's Baked with Love holiday. The show airs Mondays through the end of December.
Well, if they keep baking things like that delicious carrot cake, the competition is definitely going to be over. We wish Ben and Gaby the best of luck.
Still to come on this special edition of Talk Pittsburgh, it's a sweet celebration. Find out how a Saxonburg business is making chocolate-covered dreams come true around the world.
And we're revisiting a cozy creation that takes a breakfast classic and gives it a tasty fall makeover. But why stop at breakfast? This one's a winner any time of the day. More Talk Pittsburgh is coming up after the break.
Welcome back. We are throwing it way back to last year for this warm cinnamon treat. My absolute favorite dessert. Take a look. Let them eat cake and pies and cookies and everything in between.
love it.
Today we're getting our just desserts as we celebrate a very sweet holiday.
Selena Progar is the pastry chef at 11, and she's here to help us celebrate National Dessert Day. We love it when you come. We love you and that you bring desserts too. So that
That's
great.
my goal, is to have people eat dessert, right off the bat.
Yes.
You know, you got to eat dessert first.
All
Isn't
right.
that the saying?
It's true.
Yes.
What are we making today?
So we are making over-the-top cinnamon rolls, or sticky buns, whatever you want to call it. And it's going to be filled with caramel and apples.
Perfect for the season.
Yes, absolutely. So right here you have your dough already rolled out, and it's on a bed sheet. So that's like a little hack. It'll help you roll it up. So you don't have to get your fingers underneath of it and poke holes in your cinnamon rolls.
What a neat trick.
Yes, yes.
So, in the past I've used flour, but then it gets too floury on the outside,
exactly.
and you don't want
just
that.
have this, you'll see. It is
Okay.
so easy. Yeah, and right here what we have is a cinnamon schmear. It is cinnamon, sugar, butter, and egg whites.
Okay.
And would you guys like to spread it, or do you
Sure,
want
I'll
me to
help you. I'll
spread
help
it?
you out.
Tell me why you add the egg whites. What does that do to it?
It helps it bake. So it's not just like straight sugar. It creates kind of almost like a cakey texture in the cinnamon roll.
I'm so glad you're here because one of my favorite things to do is make cinnamon rolls around the holiday time.
Really?
I do. I make cinnamon rolls every Christmas morning. Here's my problem. The butter, when you mix the butter and the brown sugar and the cinnamon, and then it melts while you're baking it, and then it melts out of the cinnamon roll.
Exactly. And what the egg white does is it helps bind it a little bit.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
the thing I was missing.
Egg white.
Yeah, so a little bit of hack. So,
Okay, good.
So what we do is we just
Am I helping you at all
You
here?
are. You're doing a great job.
Okay.
I love it. So tag team 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I feel like that's about as good as it's gonna get. So then what we're gonna do is we are going to add our apple mixture. So this is just cooked apples with a little bit of cider and sugar.
Okay.
And what kind of apples do you use
glaze.
for something like this?
Oh, you can use any kind of apple.
It doesn't matter.
No, I like Honeycrisp because they're available all the time. They're not super sour. They have a really good texture.
That's my favorite apple,
Yeah,
though,
so
so that's perfect.
Yeah, it just gives you a lot of options as far as what you can do with it. And then if you have too many, you can still eat them.
Yeah,
You know what I
perfect.
mean?
This is great.
Okay, so what are we doing next here?
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift this sheet up and
bed sheet.
roll it. Okay,
Okay.
it is a bed sheet. It's a bed sheet. Yeah, so if you just want to pick it up and,
So just like,
yep,
And you just
like
want to roll
fold it
that
over?
and then
first.
just keep picking it up and keep,
Oh,
ahead.
I see,
Yeah.
I see.
So is the trick, do you want it tight? Do you want it loose when you're rolling it?
it doesn't have to be super tight. It can be loose, yeah.
Oh, this
Okay.
looks so good.
Perfect. Okay, so another fun trick with cinnamon rolls is another household item. It's dental floss.
I was wondering what we were going to do with that.
Not the minty kind. Don't get minty dental floss.
No, if you just have regular dental floss at your house, this is perfect. What you do is you slip it underneath of your cinnamon roll.
And then you're just gonna slice up.
Yep. You pick it up, you cross an X,
And you tell.
and it creates a nice, super clean cut on your cinnamon roll.
So cleaner than using an actual knife.
Yes, yes. So you get that really like showstopper look to it.
My other question for you is, once you've got all of these and you put them in the oven, we're baking how long?
It's 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, and what you want to do is you want to make your dough the day before, and then it rests overnight in the refrigerator. Then the next day you make your cinnamon schmear, you cook your apples, you roll your dough out, and honestly, after about, a real fast pinch. There you go.
There we go.
Yep.
I might have you do the rest of them.
It's okay. And then right in there. You let it sit at room temperature for about 30 minutes. You can put it on top of your oven that's preheating, and they can go right in the oven. And after 30 minutes, you pull them out and you're ready to go.
But they all should be the same size, right?
Yes.
Because you want them to uniformly bake.
Absolutely.
And I noticed you have this non-stick spray over here. So should you
we
coat the
just-
pan in that?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, it's good.
So
Good
what
to
we
know.
have here are these giant cinnamon rolls.
These look
so you can bake them in a
amazing.
foil pan. You can bake them in a nice baking pan if you have them. And we are just going to serve this
You are a goddess.
over
Do you know that?
wow.
giant cinnamon roll.
That looks incredible. And you also have a couple of piping bags here. What are we putting on top?
So one is caramel, and the other is apple cider reduction.
Oh, goodness
Yes.
gracious.
Do you do both or either or? Okay.
So this is instead of, here's a piping bag for you, instead of a cream cheese
Like
frosting.
icing, yeah.
There you
This
go.
looks so good.
And both recipes are also with the cinnamon rolls.
What did I see you making on Instagram the other day? You made some sort of video.
Was it the apple dessert?
I think it was.
Okay, yeah.
I'm obsessed with your Instagram. Here, I'll swap you.
Yeah, honestly, it was a puff pastry. We made a puff pastry together last year around this time.
Yeah.
It has a apple diplomat,
Uh-huh.
a caramel custard, and then apple compote and an apple gelée. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to
I mean,
pick this
I don't
up.
want to tell an expert that you nailed it, but you nailed it.
You're
so
always
happy.
so creative with
Thank you so
what
much.
you come up with
What
desserts.
a great
I'm always
way
so
to up
impressed.
your cinnamon roll game. This is really good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really good.
Really
So
appreciate
good.
it.
All right, Selena is always whipping up some exciting desserts at 11 in the Strip District. We're going to have more information about the restaurant on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
And Selena is so kind. She actually sent me home with that pan of uncooked cinnamon rolls, so I got to enjoy them later. So good. Still to come on Talk Pittsburgh, we are craving something savory now. These dishes have the bite of balsamic and the versatility of veggies. Jen Clark is whipping up a warm flatbread and a crisp salad using the same star ingredients.
It's that time of year where ovens are working overtime and roasting pans get their moment to shine. But let's be honest, getting that perfect roast can feel like a high-stakes kitchen experiment.
Well, fear not. In honor of National Roasting Month, we are turning up the heat with a little help from Jen Clark of Crate Cooking School. She's showing us how to master the roast, whether it's turkey, veggies, or something totally unexpected. We're so happy to see you as always.
Good to see you guys.
Walked in here and there's this waft of, I don't know, was it vinegar or something acidic? It smells so good though.
Yeah, so we're doing balsamic roasted veggies, and you can use any type of veggies that you're trying to get rid of. That are about to go bad in your fridge.
Always happens in my house. And you don't know what to do with them, and you don't want to waste them.
And you're going to get so much more life out of them and utilize them. And yeah, so we have a mix of veggies, and I just did olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then a little bit of paprika. Do you want to pop that in?
Oh yeah, okay. And this is a smoked paprika. And I never know the difference. What is the difference between smoked and regular paprika?
So, well, regular is not smoked, so it has a little bit of a different flavor.
But
The
can you-
smokiness, you could use.
Spice, like a kick to it, the smokiness.
The smokiness adds this depth of flavor. It almost makes it like bacony without having any pork, you know, that
okay.
smokiness. So give that a little toss.
I always interchange them. I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
I either have regular or smoked, and whatever I have is what I use.
It's going to be delicious.
Yeah.
So the balsamic isn't going on until after we roast these for about 20 minutes. So if you want to put most of those on the sheet pan, I'm using a quarter sheet pan just because it was easier to show.
And is this parchment paper?
That is parchment.
Okay.
I like to, for easy cleanup, roast it on parchment. We're doing this at 450 for about 20 minutes, and a full recipe would do a whole half sheet pan, but just to kind of show you guys and move it along.
And so you don't need to let the vegetables marinate at all at first? No? Okay.
So we're gonna put that on for 20 minutes, and then you'll see in the middle there how you guys have like a finished product. See how it gets all caramelized. What we did after 20 minutes is put balsamic vinegar on. 3 tablespoons on a full recipe. You put it back in the oven for 10 minutes.
And then let that kind of glaze up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you put it on the whole time, it would get a little too syrupy.
Yeah.
So we do it about, 2/3 of the way
And
through.
I can see it burning too.
Absolutely. So one of the things we're going to do to utilize our roasted veggies is make a flatbread. So just regular mozzarella. I have some grated already in there. That kind of slides out like a drawer.
Okay.
Because I always like to use freshly grated because it melts that much better.
By the way, if you don't know this, Crate
there we
Cooking
go.
School is an amazing school where you can do cooking classes, but you also have this amazing selection of kitchen products, which is so fun to explore. Like this. I'm sure this came from your store.
This is really cool.
We like to show you how to use them, and we only carry our favorite products too.
Right.
So freshly grated is always going to melt better. Then we're going to put some of our veggies, our balsamic roasted veggies on top if you want to do that.
Okay.
And then this just goes in the oven until it's nice and melty and delicious. And that's a really easy weeknight meal. So I know you don't like leftovers, but this you can use as a side dish one night and then make some flatbread or use them on a salad or in a wrap another night.
I mean, this is almost like a vegetable pizza.
So,
in a way.
using the prepared flatbread, look at this.
Lovely.
So nice and toasty, delicious. You can do anything you like or your family likes, and then we'll just cut those. But I also wanted to show you guys a salad down here. So super simple way to utilize.
You go down there. I'm going to cut up the pizzas.
Okay, sounds good. So we're going to just squeeze some lemon juice in there.
Okay.
So look at this.
I can handle
Here,
that
another one of
part.
my gadgets.
Oh,
I'm
no,
going to make
there
it
we
easier on you.
go. Yes.
Cut side down. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. And then give it a squeeze all over. You do it.
You have it all here. All right.
Now,
Put
would
some
you
muscle
serve,
into it.
is that salad on the side? Or are we putting this on top of the pizza for a little added crunch? What do you do?
This is just a couple different ways to utilize the roasted veggies. You can serve it all together if you want, but you don't have to. I'm going to put some goat cheese in with the.
Love goat
We all
cheese.
love goat
We
cheese,
both
don't
love
we?
goat cheese.
you
Like
just say
that's our
goat
thing.
cheese?
Yeah, she said goat cheese.
I thought I'd bribe you with a little goat cheese today. And then you could put
win.
some kind of like toasted nut or seed on here. I'm going to use, do you guys like sunflower seeds?
Yeah,
Is that
sure.
okay?
Yes.
All right, we'll put that in there too.
Okay.
And then you can toss your veggies right in with that or just top it on there too.
How long do these keep? Is it just use them in a day or two, or?
You could get probably like 4 days out of them after they're roasted, but I know you don't like leftovers, so.
But I do like to make the most of them.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about any of your upcoming classes?
Oh yeah, we have some really great stuff coming up
Here you go,
this
Mikey.
week. We have a fall dinner with friends on Thursday, where one of the dishes we're doing is Parmesan roasted green beans, but there's a full menu in there, which is a really nice fall menu. Apple stuffed pork loin, all kinds of cool stuff. And then on Saturday, we're doing our Cooking with Kids gnocchi class, which was one of my favorites. We make gnocchi from scratch, also a garlic Parmesan crostini, just all kinds of goodies, and a hot chocolate tiramisu. So,
Holy
that.
cannoli.
Let me tell you, if you can serve up vegetables like this to me any day of the week.
That's what we like to hear.
Good. All right, thanks so much, Dan. To sign up for one of the fall classes at Crate Cooking School, you can head to our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh. That was so much fun and so good. Well, pumpkin spice haters, listen up. We've got the perfect fall game day drink with a fizzy foam that will take you back to the root beer floats of your childhood. Trend and Tonic is next. The Steelers are playing this Sunday night, taking on the Chargers in LA.
And today we are trying a new drink recipe that will be perfect for anyone watching the game from home, whether you're having a big party or just watching alone in your PJs, non-alcoholic. We're gonna have some fun with this. I'm already making a mess, I will tell you.
Yeah, it's all good.
So this is a perfect drink for those of you who don't like PSLs. It's called the Salted Maple Whipped Dr. Pepper. This is a recipe from Amanda May Home on Instagram. You're gonna see a little bit of the video. What we have with us is exactly what she has there. It's the heavy whipping cream, maple syrup, and a sprinkle of salt is what's gonna go on top of the Dr. Pepper. And so I already started to-
You started.
Yeah.
So this is 5 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, 1.5 tablespoons of maple syrup, and so I'll dump that in here, and then a sprinkle of sea salt.
I put this in the bowl and tried to use the immersion blender, and it went everywhere. So I'm gonna try it
okay,
like
you're gonna
this.
try it in the cup. I'm gonna try the bowl here.
If you ever get a drink at, I'm just gonna say Starbucks, because that's what it is. See, if you use one of these cups underneath, it's
better. Okay.
You just we don't want to make it a whipped cream. You know how you can make a whipped cream?
Yeah.
We just want this to be a little bit foamy. And I think that
until it like thickens up here.
I think I made a good consistency.
Yeah, this is not bad.
If you use the cup, here, let me get you one. You might have better luck. I forgot the sprinkle of salt, so I'm gonna do a little sprinkle in mine.
I love my salt.
Okay, adding that in. Now, see, doesn't it look a little bit better?
It feels good too.
All right, so we have our Dr. Pepper here.
Whoop, whoop.
Close it up tight. We're stopping.
It's not what's going to happen to you at home. It's perfectly normal. It happens to us all.
It's not fun if you're not making a mess.
No, not
That's
at
how
all.
I feel. Okay,
we go. So we need some ice, right? In our cups. Give you a little bit of ice here. You want it nice and cold.
We're gonna pour in your Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. I'm a big Diet Dr. Pepper fan.
Haven't had Dr. Pepper in a long time.
And then
for it though.
How she has it is you're just kind of gonna spoon on.
So not pour it in, but just like.
Because you want it to just rest on the top. Again, one of my favorite drinks of the season is a pumpkin spice, not pumpkin spice, what is it called? Pumpkin cream cold brew at Starbucks. And it just sits right on the top. So that's exactly how you want it.
I like a lot of cream though. Oh, you have more, well, okay.
So you just layer it up like that. Sorry, Scott. Moving it all around on you. You got a good shot now. So here we go.
Okay,
cheers, bottoms up.
Let's try this.
Milk mustaches. How about that?
So good. It's like a root beer float almost.
It is like a root beer float. The maple syrup really adds a lot of that sugar to it. Really good, but you get the salt and still the sweetness from the Dr. Pepper and all the fizziness.
Yes.
I like it. This is a win.
And it's not too sweet, and it's so many textures here. So easy.
Amanda, we say cheers and thank you for this delicious recipe.
Cheers, that was so good. Still to come on Talk Pittsburgh, Butler County is the birthplace of the Jeep. It's home to Moraine State Park and has some of the best chocolate in Western PA. Find out why one spot is putting them on the map. That's next. When we talk about being the city of champions, we're not just talking about sports. In fact, our area is loaded with the best of the best, including a Butler County business known for their chocolate creations. It's the sweet smell of victory. The Speckled Hen Chocolate Company recently earned the Best Fall Idea Award at an international competition.
And today they're showing us why they took home the prize. We can see a little bit of this right here. Joining us now is owner Valerie Cannon. So good to see you again.
Thank you. I love being here.
Well, I think the last time you were here, you were also on to brag a little bit because you had just picked up a different award, right?
You know what? That was last July. That's right. That was the Best Christmas Idea. This year we brought home the Best Fall Idea.
It's wonderful.
Wow.
From the same competition?
It is. It was from the Retail Confectioners International Show. And the best part about it is there are about 400 different chocolate companies that are involved there. And it's a great time to get together and kind of see what other chocolate companies are doing, learn from each other, and then kind of teach them some of your fun tips and tricks.
So what exactly brought you home the prize?
So it was for this really cute little pumpkin. So
it's adorable.
This is about time of the year for pumpkin patches. And so this is the Speckled Hen pumpkin patch, which is so sweet. But so we did it. It was a pumpkin truffle, which you can see is a little bigger than bite size, which is perfect.
Yeah.
Because normally pumpkins this time of the year, you know, in any kind of chocolate thing, they're just huge. So we tried to sort of minimize it down. We found a really cute mold, and then we make a specific pumpkin truffle at our location. And the pumpkin truffle actually contains real pumpkin, but part of the problem is that it's very loose. And so we needed something to help contain that truffle. So those are some finished products of the pumpkin truffles. You're so welcome to try them. But I'm going to leave some here for you as well.
That's wonderful.
But so that's actually what we want it for, with Best Fall Idea. And it's a cute pumpkin. It doesn't have a jack-o'-lantern face. It's really, really cute when you
It can be fall, it can be Halloween, it can be anything.
Yes.
Okay, so,
That's
and
right.
we actually have some stuff here to make. So
We
you have
do.
some tempered chocolate.
We do. If you want to throw on a glove, I'd like to get you guys involved.
Awesome.
I brought a couple different size gloves, so if you need a little larger one, just grab one of these. But basically what we're going to do is we found these really cute molds. You're going to take a little bit of this tempered chocolate right on your finger, put it right into the mold. And it has two different sides. So there's a left side and a right side.
Okay.
My glove
I guess I
doesn't
could have
fit.
had you.
And we're just kind of
before,
lining the inside.
Yes, we're gonna line the inside, and that's gonna cause us to, once this solidifies, make a cute little chocolate shape that's gonna be this with a hollow center.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so we should fill this a little bit more.
Well, you could, yes. So there's some warm chocolate for you.
Okay.
This is tempered chocolate, and so that it being tempered, it's going to allow that when this chocolate does solidify, it's going to be structurally sound, so that we can build with it and we can use it for making truffles or shoes or like this solid turkey that's in front of you.
That
which
is
we've just started making. So we'll put both sides together.
Okay.
Okay. Once you have that,
Maybe that's too
then
much.
that's perfect.
Okay.
You can never have too much chocolate, right? So then once you have both sides together, we'll sort of close them up and you'll end up with this. So now, if you want to try to unmold this, and you can take your glove off for this portion because we'll save these for us. But what you'll do is you sort of just peel back the mold.
Oh, so peel back the pink part?
Yes. And it's sort of fun, so if you want to
look
try
at
one.
that.
I would try that solid.
Oh, this one, okay.
And what happens is you end up demolding this really adorable little pumpkin.
Oh, no.
Oh, my
That was a manufacturer's error. There's another one for you.
Okay.
Okay, so now that we've done this, then what are you putting in the middle?
Now, so we've, and I've been on here before, like I said, making truffles and things, but I thought I would skip that part. We would do the molding part, but I'm going to show you how to fill. So I made a pumpkin truffle. This is real pumpkin, our chocolate, and then also in here, get you one as well. You're just having no fun here today.
Do you just
okay?
Can you fill this all the way?
So yes, and you just fill that up. That is a mixture of chocolate, pumpkin, some spices to make it like a pumpkin pie. It's one of the fun things that we do for the fall.
I love that you incorporate pumpkin into the
I know.
mixture. That's perfect.
We work with a lot of, and Butler County is kind of fun like this. We work with a lot of different local businesses. And so, you know, there are plenty of places to get fresh pumpkin this time of year. And so that's what we try to do. So once you have this then, you can then top it back off with a little bit of this tempered chocolate. Sort of, or you can, number one, you can just put it in your mouth and eat it.
Yeah. I like that idea.
So we do a lot of fun things.
Including these big apples?
Yeah, so of course it's caramel apple season. All of the fall festivals are starting right now, and so we have those. We've got a lot of really cute little things in our store. But one additional thing I wanted to tell you about was at this competition this summer, we had the chance to show a really cool new caramel idea that we had. And so that is sort of a slab here, and I cut some pieces off if you wanted to try it. There are some in chocolate in the front. But it is basically a lamination process, something that we just sort of concocted. I woke up one day thinking about this. And we took raspberry mash and then sort of laminated it into the caramel, just like you would if you were a baker making a croissant. And so it's sort of laminating butter into dough. We did.
Well,
You're
you
so
guys,
creative.
Yeah, it is, and it's just so wonderful that you guys keep, it's not just chocolate, you keep up the creativity. Thank you so much for coming back on.
Yes,
I love
thank
taking
you.
a bite of this.
Thank you for coming. We love you. All right, you can pick up some delicious treats at Speckled Hen Chocolate Company. This shop is located along Saxonburg Boulevard in the borough of Saxonburg. We're going to have more information on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
What a treat when they visited. At the top of the show, we promised you some DIY decor, and we are delivering. Next, tips and tricks from an interior designer for a festive Thanksgiving table. Trust us, you can do this. Talk Pittsburgh, we'll be right back. Some of the easiest ways to get into the cozy fall season is with simple decor, getting lost in the foliage.
Yes, right. Make it easy and affordable, and we're in. Interior designer Susan Claish is showing us how to do this today. So we're talking about easy landscapes for your table for Thanksgiving.
3 ways to decorate your Thanksgiving table this fall. So the first one we have is modern. Okay, we have our white, we have our ceramic vases, our bowls, our white pumpkins, our candles here, and a great DIY, ladies.
Yeah.
Okay, this
Tell
is
us
really
about
cool.
it.
Okay, so you take a hurricane vase, glue gun, paper straws, and scissors. That's it. Okay.
And are these just little, like toothpick? What did you
They're
put around
paper
it?
straws.
This is a paper straw.
Yes,
Oh my
so you
gosh.
cut your paper straws in half at an angle, hot glue them on, and then you add your flowers or your greenery, whatever you like. But this can be used all year round, not just for the season.
These are some great ideas to even start incorporating like into September and keeping it going on your table through Thanksgiving.
All
really
year
beautiful.
long. All year long.
And why is it the baby's breath is back? I feel like we're seeing it everywhere
It's
again.
everywhere, and I buy mine at Trader Joe's.
Oh,
It's the place to get your flowers.
we all know.
Yes, we know.
It's great. And they look great dried out too. Right. So they last a very long time. The second look is organic. We're bringing our outdoors inside.
Okay.
So another really fun thing. Who says you need a table runner or a large
Tablecloth.
tablecloth?
This
you
is
don't.
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
This is wrapping paper, ladies. We have wrapping paper here. Okay.
I love it.
I would use this for Christmas, like
I
transfer
love
it
it.
into
Yes.
Christmas.
So this is a plaid wrapping paper I found at Target. I loved it, and then I added my color scheme with this.
Well, and
so I
much-
started with the wrapping paper. I loved it.
And so what I'm noticing that you're doing here, it's a lot of variations in height and color, but you're still staying within the same color palette.
Absolutely. I would say pick 2 to 3 colors per table decor.
Okay.
And stick with that.
Stems can be really expensive. Are these
Yes.
this is something that you just keep and reuse through the year?
Yes, I had all of this in my basement actually. These are faux and then these are real, and I just dry them out. So then you can use them if you store them correctly.
Okay.
Use them all season long, all year long.
Oh, that's
And
so
then
smart.
another great DIY, I picked these up at the dollar store. Okay, just add some greenery. I had it left over. Stick it in your little picture frame and you're good to go for your table.
You're giving me all the ideas because couldn't you also use that as like a nameplate
Absolutely,
setting?
yes.
Oh,
yes.
that's a good idea.
For a
Yeah.
nameplate, absolutely.
Oh, I love
Yes.
and this. You would never know that these are from the dollar store.
No. And
Really
I
cute.
did use the DIY vases for this look also. So I just added greenery instead of the baby's breath.
Oh, I love
Really
that.
cute.
Okay.
And how are you incorporating these? Just
So
putting them in the middle?
lanterns, paper lanterns, you're going to see them everywhere. Okay, this fall they started coming up again. I use these also, ladies, for my Christmas trees instead of bulbs.
You could put these on the
such a
Christmas
good
tree.
idea.
Yes,
Really
yes,
beautiful.
it gives it a great big impact. So I use lanterns whenever I can.
Okay.
Yes.
Really cool.
Okay, our last look is traditional. Who doesn't love traditional? So I stacked some books for some height. I have my wooden bowl. I have it packed with greenery. I have gourds. I have pumpkins. Just, you want those fall colors, those Thanksgiving colors to really stand out for your table decor for traditional.
Sometimes it is just looking to see if you are a crafter or if you
Yes.
have some of this stuff, looking to see what you have. You have different vase heights and these hurricanes, but also even this burlap, and I don't know what it's called, but like the burlap wrap that you can use for
Yeah.
presents or whatever.
I just had some left over. I tucked it in, and this is actually just a basket I got at the dollar store also. I added some faux pumpkins. This feather I got at Hobby Lobby. You just stick that right in, and then you push it down, and you have a great little table decor.
You know what I love about this also is that none of this is too tall. You know how when you have
Except
like
for
a
me.
really tall decoration and you can't see your guests to talk to them. So
Correct.
This is perfect.
And if this is too tall, you can always use this on your mantle or your buffet, and then just spread out your food on the table.
Bonus for all of us that the Christmas decorations are out, so much of the fall stuff is on sale and discounted, so pick it up.
Absolutely.
Get your stuff now.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. What a beautiful ideas, really. What good ideas. The wrapping paper, genius.
Loved it all. We're
Really
gonna do it all.
Right. Still to come on Talk Pittsburgh, we're making s'mores inside. These melted gooey bites take charcuterie to a whole new level. We'll show you how easy they are to make. That's next. Right now, this charcuterie trend is having its moment. This is the culinary producer for all recipes showing off something that makes my mouth water. Savory s'mores. I just had one, Mikey.
Did you?
Amazing.
Oh, you didn't wait for me. Okay, so you can put your own spin on this snack sensation, and that's exactly what we're doing here today with Jen Clark of Crate Cooking School. So when I think of charcuterie and then I think of s'mores, I don't know. This is something new, and I love it.
It is.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's something new to you too. You said that just exploring some of these trends, there's so many fun things that you can do with it.
Yeah.
And you brought us so many options.
Yeah, so these can go a little bit further, but I didn't want to burn them while we're talking. So the nice thing, if you don't have a campfire, you can always put things under the broiler. The other thing is, you have a stovetop that's gas, you can turn that on and really crank it up. And then there's also a culinary torch. If you ever make creme brulee and you have
I've had one of those, yes.
So you can like char up your cheese anytime you want. But it's really fun to get creative with the different types of jams and also different types of cheeses and different types of crackers to kind of make it your own. So I thought it would be fun for you guys to do some of that. We can throw it under the broiler, but I did want you to kind of play with fire a little bit too.
Oh, that's fun. Well, and you said if you're going to do it directly over fire, these Baby Bells, and you know you can find them at the grocery store, they really seem to hold up well with the fire.
They do. So sometimes I'll put two in, like 2 skewers, just so if it starts to get melty, it still holds it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll use 2.
Yeah.
My kids
why not
show that example?
Yeah.
Your kids love these like mine do. You find the little red wrappers everywhere.
These are really good.
And it works. And there's all different cracker options. If you're doing this, I suggest getting some kind of round cracker. And then what kind of jam do you guys want?
Ooh.
I have
what are
a
the
Cabernet
options?
jam from Batch, which is a local company. And they also do a strawberry thyme.
We love Batch. They've been on the show before.
Their stuff is really good. I always
Really
pick
good.
it up at Stamoulis Brothers in the Strip. But I also have Stonewall Kitchen's
bacon jam.
Oh, you're
yeah,
going right in with the fire.
Yeah.
Should we be, okay,
Yeah, you're
should we
allowed
be roasting?
to. Yeah.
Okay.
Just be careful.
Just be careful. Yeah, if you're going to do this at home, please, with adult supervision.
Yes, adult supervision is important.
Amount of time that we
We'll
should
let it char
have it on
and
each
then
side?
flip it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
That's important.
So
to
it's like a
flip.
constant
Even
rotation.
distribution. Yeah, yeah. Look how beautiful they're getting.
But this is something board up a notch and allow them to roast their cheese.
Absolutely.
Who doesn't like a good melty cheese?
I also got these little, there's like snacking cheese everywhere, small bites. This is a wine-soaked cheese. So here, what kind of jam do you want on there?
I would love that. That pepper jam that you gave
Yes,
me was
okay.
so good.
Yes, red pepper, bacon, chili jam. I mean, there's like all kinds of
amazing.
deliciousness in there. There you
Look
go.
at that.
I feel like I'm by the
Right.
fireside. I love this part is fun.
We're
Okay,
getting toasty.
I'll take the either the strawberry. That was the
time?
strawberry jam. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, I'm going in.
Yum, yum, yum. And you can put one on top too, like you would with a s'more if you want, like to smush it all together.
Okay. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, there's extra crackers over there.
a little
all
sandwich.
different combinations.
Oh wait, I'm making a mess here.
That's okay. That's what it's about, getting messy. I'm going to turn that off so we don't catch anyone on fire, though. That's
One of the
important.
things that I love, you always find inventive ways to kind of step it up a notch. Tell us about these little crackers. This is so creative.
Oh yeah, so I use salt sticks from Breadworks. They come like this. They're crusted in salt and rye flavored, and I slice them down into little coins and toast them in the oven, and they're like homemade bagel chips. They're so delicious. Once you toast them, they last you, I mean, as long as you don't eat them all.
That's the problem.
But they make great little vessels for s'mores or just like any kind of dip, you know, any kind of charcuterie board.
Yeah.
They're great and they're homemade, so you know everything that's in it. So I love it.
I will say this is delicious. Tell us about some upcoming classes that you have.
Yeah, well, I was talking to Heather before because we do have a camp out themed class where we do sheet pan s'mores. This is a kids class, cooking with kids, so the kids come in together with the adults. But sheet pan s'mores are great because you know you can do them in your oven, and the kids can actually label on the parchment paper with a Sharpie whose is whose, so they can do their own favorite flavors. Maybe one wants to do you know, just the regular Hershey's chocolate, and another wants to do like Reese's. So, but there's also all different parts of a meal that you can make on a campfire. Or in your home oven.
And you also have an upcoming one-pot cooking class, which is going to be great, and a hibachi one for kids, which sounds amazing.
Yeah, our entire list, we just released November and December classes on our website early last week. So there's still availability, so definitely sign up while you can.
I'm going to take one of these for the road.
Yeah, you do it.
Absolutely.
This is brie and different types of jam on a rosemary cracker.
Thank you so much, Jen.
Yes, thank
so
you.
Good.
And thanks for letting us play with fire. We love you for that. All right, if you'd like to sign up for one of the classes at Crate Cooking School, we are going to have that information on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh. Since we're talking about the holiday season, we want to remind you it's not too late to be a part of the KDKA TV Turkey Fund. So please donate to help our neighbors in need have a warm meal this holiday.
You can go to any PNC bank. They will match donations of $50 or more. You can also text Katie Turkey to 50155, or right now you can go to kdka.com/turkeyfund. And from all of us here at KDKA, we want to say thank you so much. You have all made such a difference in helping.
Yeah, it helps so many families who are in need. I really love that program.
Thank you so much for joining us for Talk Pittsburgh. We're also streaming on CBS News Pittsburgh tonight at 9. KDKA TV News at 4 starts right now.